So we've come to that pivotal point in the tournament and MLG when the point where we run out of people to interview, and then we get Slasher because he's always up to promote himself. How are you doing, man?
Pretty good, Ken. Thanks for that intro.
All kidding aside, I do like talking to you, so there's that.
Oh, that's much better. I love talking to you too, man. NASL, MLG's before. I know the comments in the NASL video were that me and you should have a show together.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see about that one.
Hey, we have good rapport back and forth.
I think we do, yeah. We're both big sports fans. We both like the Knicks, right?
Unfortunately.
Not doing that well these days. They were doing well a few months ago. But let's get right into it. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, yes or no questions. You're going to give me your honest opinion, and then you get a few sentences about why you think that way, okay? How about that?
Sure, sounds good.
And you can ask some to me too if you have any that are in your mind. Okay, so number one, was MLG correct to remove the open bracket?
Yes.
Why?
Because although the open bracket gave opportunities to players to come and prove themselves on LAN and to also play their favorite pros that they've watched for a decade or however long, it caused so many headaches for the rest of the people involved, including MLG or whoever the tournament organizer is, the media who's here to cover the event like myself and yourself, all the players and the teams that have to coordinate between the open bracket and getting their flights here and then booking everything, and also the fans that came here that couldn't go inside the open bracket, they couldn't watch the games that happened in the open bracket. It was really confusing for people to figure out what was going on, and it was a gigantic part of the actual floor at MLG that you had to go around. So I think overall it was a good idea to remove it.
Nice. We're going to limit your explanations to one minute. Wait, less than that. 30 seconds.
Okay, I can do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe that a foreigner will win a tournament again, a major one, ever?
Like ever?
Like in the next year, ever?
Right now, no.
What do you mean right now? You gotta give me an answer.
As what we saw this weekend, no.
Okay. Why not?
Because for this MLG, to me, this is the worst beatdown the foreigners have had in quite a while. Granted, there were, I would say, the best foreigners in the world probably weren't here, as we didn't have the best qualification system for Europe and Korea, but they didn't win a game versus the Koreans. They didn't win more than one map in any set, and they went like 4-38 or 4-40. No.
Okay. All right. Do you feel that EGTL will have a better than 500 record in the next round?
Just for the next round?
Do you think they'll have 500? Yeah,
week.
Just next week.
Or next week?
The next round. Like in HOTS.
Oh. On top of the record now or not including?
Not including the record now.
Yes.
Ooh, the optimist.
I mean, he's a good coach. He's been in Pro League 4 times in a row. He's won 2 championships. He knows how to win. I watched Phil Jackson enough in the NBA to know that he can go from team to team and bring all star players together. I think this is a coach that was needed to bring all the star players, try to get them to win. So, yes.
Terran imbalanced?
I don't know if imbalance is the word. I think there's probably...
Do they need a nerf?
Probably a little bit, yes.
Okay. League of Legends will be the #1 esports game at this time next year.
Already is, and yes, will continue to be.
This time, 2 years from now.
Yes.
And forever. Next 5 years.
Not sure. But for the at least immediate future, yes.
So the next 2 years for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think a non-Chinese team has a chance to win TI3?
Yes.
Which ones?
I would say Navi has the best shot. I mean, they did it the first 2 internationals. They just made their roster changes going to the event. Your team has been doing great since you guys picked them up. I mean, they've went on their impressive undefeated record streak. I see no reason why that would be slowing down anytime soon. And then, I think a few other teams, Evil Geniuses, the new, Red Pandas team that Too Good put together. The Empire and the Russians, they're always looking good.
So naming teams now.
No,
I see what you. Do you even know who are on these teams that you're naming?
No, but I see them enough in every single Dota Cup and League that is pretty much the same names.
Red Pandas aren't even going to go to international.
Well, how do you know why? There's no qualifier? They can't make it?
They're very new, man.
So so they can actually go,
They
but
could go,
you're saying
yeah.
they're not
I'm
going.
saying it's not a great chance, I don't think.
Fine. Of all the teams I mentioned, you throw in No Tide Hunter, Fnatic up there, and that's generally the top 8 teams, right?
Yes, correct.
So I got the top 8 teams generally correct.
Do you want me to ask you more questions about this?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm solid on that one.
All right. Don't try to argue with me about this. Okay, you got any for me?
Do you think League of Legends is going to be the top game in a year, 2 years?
In a year, yes. In 2 years, maybe not.
You think Dota 2 will be the game to take the top spot?
I mean, it's really like making predictions now is like really dumb just because.
You just asked me to make a prediction.
Yeah,
so
because
I
want you to. I'm asking you because you like doing that kind of thing, but I think it's kind of useless to make those kind of predictions now because the scene is really skewed. You know what I mean? So, like, it's very like, you know, those people that are like, yeah, X team will win the Super Bowl, and then if it doesn't happen, everyone just forgets about it, and if it does happen, they look like a genius, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So those kind of predictions, I really don't think they're very. You shouldn't really do them, in my opinion. Even though I asked you, but that was mainly just to get a rise out of you.
Heart of the Swarm is, of course, going to continue StarCraft 2 to keep on going, but will it cause StarCraft 2 to grow bigger?
Yeah, I think so. I think they got the most viewers in here than they have ever had at MLG, right?
On
for
Twitch.
SC2.
On Twitch.
Or do you mean overall?
So MLG Anaheim, I still think, from what I know, was a larger concurrent event.
Oh, I didn't know that, but we'll see.
This is also the first Heart of the Swarm event, so you kind of expect big numbers right out of the gate. Let's say 3 months from now, 6 months from now, do you think it'll settle back down, or will it continue to maybe keep growing?
Depends on the game. Depends on whether the game stays as entertaining. Right now, it's very entertaining to watch. And, you know, we'll see if people can watch Koreans versus Koreans over and over, because that's apparently where this is headed.
Do you think a foreigner
no, I
can win a
don't
tournament
think
next year?
No, I don't think so.
Not even, no chance?
No.
Have we gotten to the point where it's now just Kespa versus ESF? Has Kespa matched at ESF? Are they open skier?
They're already...
They're stomping?
Yeah. It's already past that point, I think, because the units in Heart... they make it even harder mechanically, so I think foreigners even have more ground to catch up with.
Are we at the point where now Kespa players are going to surpass the ESF players? There's 5 of them in the top 8.
No,
here.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, like, I'd say that LGIM and some of the StarTale players are like, you know, there's always a few ESF players that are on that level, but I think going forward, the majority of the top finishers are going to be from Kespa teams.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So how you liking the event, Slasher? Good event? You're just sitting in the back, in the dark.
Yeah, I've been in the back, in the dark. I mean, it's back in Dallas. Again, I've been going here every year for the past 10 years for esports. I don't feel like we're ever going to leave.
How's GameSpot doing?
GameSpot's doing good. We got a big crew out here. It's been going real well.
How long have you been with them?
About a year now to this month. This is actually 1 year.
So almost time to get a different job?
No, I really like it. I really like it
How
here.
long were you with MLG?
1 year.
Yeah, and so hitting that clock now.
No, MLG had to do some restructuring. Couldn't have my show there anymore, but there's none of those issues.
If you got a job offer from ESPN to do sports coverage, would you switch?
I would consider all options.
What would you do? Come on, honestly, what would you do?
I would consider all options, but I am actually honestly pretty happy with how we are right now. I mean, parent company CBS got those deals with a bunch of, leagues and streaming partners, and
did you sign any autographs?
I've actually signed a few autographs.
This time? Really?
I've been signing autographs for about a year, and it's just, my autograph's horrible.
You've been signing autographs? Do they look like an 8-year-old wrote them?
Yes. How about you?
Yeah, I actually signed a few, yeah. I got a lot of requests to photobomb pictures. I don't really like that, but...
Yeah, why have you stopped?
Huh?
You've stopped.
I like being on the cutting edge of things. I don't go backwards. I don't want to be stagnant.
But that's you.
No.
Since you've stopped, no one's taken over your place of doing it. You just let it die now.
Yeah. It was like 2 years ago, a year and a half almost, for the time when I did it.
I know. So you should make a comeback.
I retired from photobombing. That's not my thing anymore.
No, man. You watch enough NBA and StarCraft to know that if you retire, it's only for about 6 months, and then you get to come back and do whatever you want. So I expect by the end of this event that there to be at least one hotbid photobomb in a major photo.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I got another one. Do you think that MLG will ever have a non-console MLG?
Just for PC games?
Yeah, just PC games. Because I don't think they've had one, right? Without at least one console game?
No, it's never happened.
Right.
And I don't see it ever happening.
You think they'll have Call of Duty for the next time, or are they going to add Halo, or what?
No, Call of Duty is here to stay. I think they brought 256 teams. They have 30 to 40,000 people on the stream, which is actually really impressive to me. And I'm sure Activision is giving them a bunch of money. And I see Call of Duty staying.
Okay. This time next year, does MLG have Dota 2?
Look, Sundance was on my show a few days ago, and he made no qualms about that there was no plans for Dota 2 right now. Though I
What do you think?
I think that Riot gives MLG a lot of money to run League of Legends, and that Valve does not have any interest in providing financial support to any league.
They provide financial support in the sense that you can buy tickets.
Yes, and that is up to event organizers to find their own ways of making money, which I think is a great way of doing business. Those events just have to take a risk and do it. I don't know if MLG will be in that position. I actually think there is an okay chance. I give it like 40%.
By the end of the year?
By next year, not the end of this year.
By all of next year? Come on.
The game needs to be released. It needs to be released first.
It's not really released. It's not in beta. Like,
it's in beta.
No, it's not.
Valve says it's in beta, right?
That's what it says, but it really isn't.
I know, but Valve says it's in beta.
Yeah.
So then it's in beta.
No. The fact that there's all these tournaments and that they're selling items and all that stuff, it's like a real game. It's like the most played game on Steam now.
No, yeah, by far, and they hit over 100,000 concurrent people. But in MLG's standpoint, they will not run a game in beta. They just won't do it. They didn't run StarCraft 2 when it was in beta either. They waited till the official release of the game.
I will bet you any amount of money that MLG will add the game before it's officially released.
Okay. Yeah,
let's bet a dinner or something.
All right, no, $20. I had $20 in Control this weekend, and I still think I'm going to win, even though it wasn't looking good today. Okay. So it's
all right, let's do it. Anything else you want to talk about? What have you been doing lately?
What I've been doing lately?
Any fun things?
Just working. My last story was on Blizzard and IPL, and Blizzard denying buying IPL. Some interesting stuff
IPL?
there. Would I buy IPL?
Did you?
No, but Wheat said he was up to do it. So maybe Wheat bought IPL.
Yeah, Wheat just digging in the couch for change, trying to buy it.
I feel like we will hear more interesting things regarding Blizzard and IPL soon. Probably regarding some employees that IPL has going over there.
I think IPL is going to announce that they have someone that bought them. I don't know who it is, but soon, right?
That's good. That's like a different thing now. IPL will be bought by somebody else.
Make a prediction.
Wargaming.
What the hell is Wargaming?
Wargaming makes World of Tanks.
Okay.
They did the South by Southwest event with IPL a week ago. They have a ton of money, and I could see that being a legit possibility.
You're gonna have a World of Tanks tournament at IPL?
Yeah, it's on GOM TV now.
Yeah, man, I tried playing it. I died very quickly. My tank was not piloted very well. It wasn't really for me.
No, not for me either.
Maybe I'll try it again, but for now, I'm good. I'm good with just StarCraft and Dota. I'm going to go home and play the HOTS campaign. I'm fucking excited. I can't wait. But, yeah. So, thanks for the interview, Slasher. It was fun. We got some insight. Any parting words you want to say?
No, go Protoss. Win my $20.
Oh, you bet on Protoss?
I bet on Protoss. In Control bet on Terran.
There's no way that...
In Control, a Protoss player for his whole life turned his back on his own race and his own family for $20, which he's going to lose.
Nah, MC's going to lose to life, man.
That game's not even over yet.
We'll see.
By the time we get back in there.
Thank you.
Thank you.